History has been made in America. Donald Trump became the first U.S. president to stand trial on criminal charges. The former U.S. president, Donald Trump, appeared in a New York courtroom for the start of his trial related to a hush money payment to adult movie star Stormy Daniels in 2016.
This is an assault on America. Nothing like this has ever happened before. There's never been anything like it. Every legal scholar said this case is nonsense. It should never have been brought. It doesn't deserve anything like this. There is no case, and they've said it. People that don't necessarily follow or like Donald Trump said this is an outrage that this case was brought. This is political persecution. This is a persecution like never before.
In the midst of Trump's 2024 bid for the presidency, the historic hush money trial of Donald Trump got underway, with Trump's lawyers and prosecutors from Manhattan District Attorney Alvin Bragg's office discussing over a handful of outstanding issues related to evidence, rules for the trial, and the questions that potential jurors would answer. According to reports, at several points during the arguments, Trump appeared to fall asleep at the defense table, with his chin appearing to drop to his chest briefly. Well, in one instance, he was stirred awake by his attorney, who touched his shoulder and spoke to him. Once the final pre-trial questions were resolved, the difficult procedure of selecting a jury to hear the case began. During the procedure of selecting a jury, Justice Juan Merchan told nearly 100 prospective jurors that they must set aside any biases or personal attitudes about the defendant or the case, including their political orientation. At least 50 prospective jurors were dismissed after saying that they could not be fair and be impartial in judging Trump, while others were excused who said that they could not serve for other reasons. The procedure of selecting a jury is expected to take at least a week and likely longer. Trump's lawyers and prosecutors will seek to keep the group of potential jurors down to just 12, plus half a dozen alternates, that's around 6. Once jury selection is over, the two sides will then begin presenting their cases, with the prosecution going first. Prosecutors hope to convict the former U.S. president on 34 felony charges of falsifying business records related to a hush money payment to adult movie star Stormy Daniels before the 2016 election. Trump has pleaded not guilty to all charges. He claims the prosecution is a part of a plot by Democrats aimed at preventing him from retaking the White House. Moreover, the case is the first of the 4 criminal prosecutions against Trump to make it to trial, which include trying to overturn his 2020 election defeat in the state of Georgia, attempting to overturn the 2020 election, and unlawfully keeping classified documents. For more on Trump's hush money trial, our correspondent Susan Tehrani has sent us this report from New York. Take a look.
Monday's trial began with the challenge of selecting a jury, as over half of the 96 prospective jurors were dismissed due to concerns about their ability to be fair and impartial. The defense is expected to slow down the trial process with frequent objections and sidebars. By doing so, it aims to preserve issues for appeal. Former President Donald Trump was accused of violating that gag order against him, and a hearing is set for next Tuesday. Also, an actress and model who alleged that she also had an affair with Donald Trump is expected to testify. Prosecutors can also introduce National Enquirer stories slamming Trump's opponents as a possible evidence. Trump, of course, has denied that affair. A key victory for the Trump team, meanwhile, was the ruling that the infamous Access Hollywood tape can't be played in court. The judge said that it was prejudicial. Prosecutors will not be allowed to bring up other sexual assault allegations against the former president that surfaced after that Access Hollywood tape was made public in October of 2016. The trial is expected to last about 6 to 8 weeks. Donald Trump asked the judge to grant him permission to attend his son Barron's graduation, since he's expected to be in court for the duration of this trial. The judge, however, said that it's too soon to decide on that request. Susan Tehrani reporting from New York for WION World as well.